Give them 30 seconds to go, and then 15 seconds to go, and at any time after 15 seconds, he can blow the whistle.
Lisa Hudson, Nina Baum, Megan Stevens, Kristen Weber, Melissa Barker, Laura Kretsch.
And they're off.
And they are off. Also
Here they go.
Beth Ann Orton. And a big push on the right-hand side. That
Looks like Amanda Carey is probably going to take the whole shot here.
From Volkswagen Boise, going up the inside.
There's a little sand pit up at the top. Then they'll wind themselves down along the single track before they head out to another section of the course.
Looks like Carmen's actually leading up the hill here.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Carmen's got the power for the climbs, that's for sure. Yep, so Carmen's leading with Amanda Carey on her wheel.
Is that
Looks
Nicole
like
Duke
Nicole.
there?
Melissa Barker up there at the front.
Yep, that's smart for Carmen to go ahead and take the lead through some of this more technical stuff. You know, never want to get caught behind the crashes and stuff at the start of the race. Really sets you back. And
now, are you at all surprised that we're not seeing Gold or Stetson Lee on the front here this early on?
Not yet.
Just letting these.
It's so early, you know, and a lot can happen. That there's no need to get impatient here. They know exactly when to take their chances and when to take the risks to come around and
start finishing straight here momentarily. We'll get a couple more names for you there, but still.
All right, so it's still a really big group. They're coming through the start finishing straight now.
Yeah,
it's kind of maybe some elbows being flicked, seeing who's going to come around and do some work.
Here comes Elle Anderson. She's strong on the climbs
they are right in front of us.
Yep, Amanda. Laura.
Yeah, we got Teal Stetson Lee is letting a little bit of air, a little bit of daylight open up between her and the group there.
Yeah, she had a big day yesterday. She had a really good ride. We'll see how well she recovered from yesterday's effort going into today.
And here's Rebecca Black going through, just turning herself inside out this early in the race. She's just giving it.
I would say all the favorites represented right there, so nobody out of contention yet.
So you saw Pepper Harleton up right in the front there.
Yeah, she was in that front group, and they're getting going. Kristen Weber getting back in the second group.
Yep, Carmen's
so it seems like
pushing the pace up that climb up the backside.
Yeah, she's looking over her shoulder a lot as if she wants someone to kind of pull through. I don't know how much of a factor that is on this course. It is windy, but
I don't know if she's
not
expecting someone to pull
open.
through or if she's just looking back to see if she's done any damage. hoping that maybe she dropped a few riders, you know, has opened up a gap. She doesn't want to be dragging everybody around with her. She knows that much. She's a smart rider. So.
All right, so Ellie Anderson riding really strong in fourth wheel here.
So my guess then is that, you know, the riders look really clean and dry. So my guess is then that the back, you know, that kind of back section of the course must have dried up quite a bit and looks fast. So I would have expected if it were, you know, more technical that these riders would have split up by now. But so now I think it's just going to be the effort in the legs from yesterday and, you know, just the pressure on the front that's going to eventually kind of put the pain in the legs and eventually open up some gaps between these riders.
All right, so this is still Carmen on the front.
Possibly affecting the final sprint.
I think that the mountain bike riding that she's been doing with her husband, Ben Sontag, has definitely been an advantage for her. She's, you know, she looks like she's riding pretty smooth here through this single track section of the course.
Yeah, so Sontag's going to be racing in the Elite Men's race later. He's more of an endurance guy, Laruta winner.
Yeah.
But, see how he does in a faster paced, shorter event. If this race were 4 days long, he would be all over this thing.
Yeah, he'd smash everybody.
Oh,
here
looks
comes
like
Georgia.
Georgia has taken the lead, and she's
goes.
already got a gap.
Yep.
Yeah, she's already got several bike lengths here.
Yep.
We'll see if anyone can even get close to her now.
Once she opens up a gap, she's going to take full advantage of that and not let anyone come back to her.
If you guys can see this, they're railing down this hill using these beautiful berms here in the Belmont Bike Park.
Yep, we can see them right in front of us here. So we've got Georgia with a decent gap, and Carmen still pushing the pace in second with Amanda Carey on her wheel. Then Amanda Miller, who's moved up, Elle Anderson, Nicole Duke, Pepper Harleton, Teal Stetson Lee.
Yeah, it's all pain faces behind Georgia Gold. I mean, she's really She's lighting it up right now.
Yeah.
Lighting it up like Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Look at that gap. She opened that really fast. It's going to be tough to close that one.
And Georgia Gould has just come around the farmhouse.
She could throw up her arms, crochet some mittens.
Do cartwheels. She could probably whip up, you know, she's a bit of a chef. She could probably whip up some meal, you know, as she comes across the line.
She's actually going to serve us banana bread at the line
Yeah.
that she baked.
I was talking to
on this last lap.
her husband, Dusty, before the start of this race about their chickens. They have 5 chickens, and he really loves his chickens. He had to go rescue one of them from the cold the other night.
Right, here comes Georgia into the finishing straight. She's high-fiving. That's class right there. She's high-fiving the fans.
Yep.
She comes down, smiling like crazy. Awesome.
She's won a lot of bike races in her life, but winning never gets old. She's always happy to pull one off because it's cross racing. You never know what can happen. So.
All right, yep, come right. It's Carmen leading it out. She's out of the saddle.
Yep.
She's pounding on the pedals. Amanda Carey is there, and Ellie Anderson is not giving it up. No, it's Ellie Anderson.
Elle takes third.
Wow.
Yep, I think Elle took third, just by like inches.
That would be a huge result for Ellie Anderson.
Oh yeah.
She's someone we saw flashes of brilliance from last cross season in New England. Then she went and moved herself out to California.
Working for Strava now,
Yep.
and then and here comes.
George, you've had an amazing year this year. Olympic team, Olympic medal. You come back, and here you win the Boulder Cup. Kind of put other races in perspective in what it's like to compete in the Olympics and then come out here.
Well, being able to race for your country at the Olympics is just such an honor. And I mean, you're on the world stage representing your country, representing your sport. And to be able to bring home a medal on top of that was just super special. And I mean, I had so much support from everyone at home. It was just amazing, such a great experience. Just want to thank everyone for all your nice messages and everything. But yeah, you know, Colorado, I love living here. We have great races. We have super competitive racing. And so being able to have a world-class field out here in Boulder, it's just, you know, we're so lucky.
I was going to say the drop in competition is non-existent.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us about your ride on the course. What you really took off. You dominated the race. What about it really, you know, in your skills, what on this course really allowed you to ride at your best?
You know, it's a really great course out here. I think it sort of favors a mountain biker. And, you know, there's just a lot of different little different sections. You know, there's a longer run-up section that is sort of decisive if you're a good runner or not so good of a runner. There's lots of cornering, and I was just feeling good out there. The traction was great, and so, you know, I just wanted to ride as fast as I could and tire myself out and just sort of give it everything. So,
Georgia, congratulations. Great to have you here, and just a wonderful victory. Let's hear it for Georgia Gould.